Hi everyone, this is my mommy vlog number 14. It's been a really long week. Like my last video, I was talking about how my daughter was doing these weird twitches when she'd wake up in the morning. She put her head down and lift her arms up, and her stomach would suck in. It would be like a really fast jerk. And so on Friday, she was doing that again, except it was really strong, and she was upset. I ran and grabbed my phone and recorded it, and then I called my husband while he was at work, and we decided to take her to the emergency room. When we got there, the first doctor that saw her, said he thought it was colic, and he was just going to give her some like stomach medicine and send her home. And then he decided that he was going to call her pediatrician. So he called him, and the pediatrician called a neurologist over at Loma Linda University Medical Center. And the neurologist said to bring her there. So we were transferred to Loma Linda and was admitted. She was set up with an EEG, which is where they put little sensors all over your head, and they monitor your brain waves. She was on that for 2 days, and they monitored her the whole time and they also had video of her, like they were recording her so they could catch what it looks like. Even though I had video, they wanted their own, you know. So they recorded her, and they monitored her brain waves. After the EEG was done, they came and told us that she has infantile spasm syndrome, which is a very rare disease, and it usually affects children between the ages, or starting around the ages of 3 months to 9 months. It's really rare to have a child who starts these seizures. They're a type of seizure, to start these seizures when they are older. She started at 20 months, around that age, and she's now 23 months. She'll be 24 months in a few days here. So it's rare for someone to start that late. The treatment that we have her on is it's a steroid. It's an injectable steroid in the muscle, and she gets it once a day, and she'll have to have it for 4 weeks. She's had 5 shots already. She's had 2 at home and 3 at the hospital. After the 4 weeks, after 2 weeks, she starts tapering down, and then it's over by 4 weeks. If everything is completely gone, we have to do a follow-up EEG and make sure the brain waves are completely normal. If they are normal, she can stop treatment. If they aren't, then we have to continue treatment until they finish. But so far, since she has been on this steroid, for the last 2 days she hasn't had any seizures. She's been on the steroid for 5 days now, so and she didn't have any seizures this morning, so this is starting the 3rd day seizure-free. Crossing fingers that it'll stay that way. When the children have these seizures, what it does is every time they have a seizure, it like scrambles their brain, and it becomes what's the word? It just, everything is jumbled, and the more that the seizures happen, the more damage, permanent damage, is in the brain. It can cause learning risk. Like stepping back and learning. I can't think of the word right now. And also it can cause brain damage. There's a lot of different things that can happen with this, but 20% of children who have infantile spasm syndrome die before the age of 5. Now those are children who have not been treated for it, or the treatments aren't working, and they can't stop the seizures, they can't stop anything, and they're starting to get uncontrollable. So those children, that's the 20% of the children who don't have any control over the seizures. Luckily, the steroid is working for Dennie so far. They're under control, and hopefully they'll stay that way so that at the end of the 4 weeks we can stop treatment and the seizures will be gone. Now, they said once the seizures are gone, usually they're gone for good. I've read that some children, their seizures come back later after treatment is stopped. And the doctor said she might have a chance of developing a different type of seizure as she gets older. So we just have to continue watching her. But she's doing well. She's enjoying being home. The steroid makes her very irritable. She cries very easily. She goes from really happy, to being really upset in a matter of seconds. And she's having a really hard time sleeping. Last night, it was really hard for her to go to sleep. She finally fell asleep when she couldn't fall asleep by herself. I had to hold her and take her into our bedroom and lay down with her until she fell asleep. And then she woke up in the middle of the night, which is also not common for her right now. And she couldn't fall back asleep for a long time, and she finally did. So she woke up several times in the middle of the night. So it was a long night, but the doctor said that, it's common for things like that to happen. You just have to be loving and patient with her because she can't really control it. It's not just her being, behaving badly. It's messing with her hormones. So that's about it. If any of you guys have questions about infantile spasm syndrome, you can ask me. I've been reading up lots on it, so I know the basics right now. I'm still learning, but then there's lots and lots of information online. It is a rare disease, so I never even heard of it before this, and you can also see what it looks like if you just type in infantile spasm syndrome and search video. You can see that they're all younger babies that are doing it, but you can see the jerking motion that happens. I can see if I can try and get my video camera or my phone to send to my email so I can post a video of Dennie doing it. But we'll see if I can get that done. Just make sure you're watching your kids. Any weird things like that, just, watch your kids. It's a scary thing, and you want to make sure you catch stuff like that ahead. But don't be paranoid. Just make sure you're noticing things like this. It's a very subtle motion. If you weren't paying attention, you would miss it. So I'm just warning everyone, watch your kids because it can happen. So I will talk to you guys later. If you have any questions, just ask. And thanks for everything. Bye, guys. Say hi.
Hi, Nana.
Say, how are you? Okay, say hi, everybody. Say bye-bye.
Bye, Nana.